Yo, what is up everybody? It's your girl Anne back with another video, and let me tell you, I am hyped for this one. We're in Vancouver, British Columbia, one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and today we're going to be exploring all the best spots. And trust me, this city's got it all: stunning parks, incredible food, hidden gems you won't believe. Welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia. Whether you're a local looking for new adventures or a visitor exploring for the first time, the city has something for everyone. Today, we're uncovering the best spots and hidden gems you won't want to miss. Let's go! Alright, first up we're hitting Stanley Park. This place is massive. We're talking over 1,000 acres of forest, beaches, and trails right in the heart of the city. It's insane. We rented bikes, gotta make the most of this place, and the Seawall is where it's at. This paved path winds along the waterfront, giving you breathtaking views of the city skyline, the ocean, and the mountains. You can literally bike for hours, and every turn is a postcard moment. Okay, so we made a pit stop at the totem poles. These things are massive and super old. Hundreds of years old. It's incredible to think about the history and the stories behind them. And right next to the totem poles is Lost Lagoon. Such a peaceful spot. We saw ducks, geese, even a heron just chilling. This park is seriously a whole vibe. Next up, we're at Granville Island, and this place is buzzing. It's like a giant outdoor market with stalls selling everything from fresh produce and seafood to handmade jewelry and local art. You can spend hours just wandering around, soaking up the atmosphere. Okay, so the public market is a must-do. We're talking rows and rows of food stalls. Fresh bread, pastries, cheese, you name it. We grabbed some amazing fish and chips and ate by the waterfront, watching the boats go by. The energy here is contagious. There's live music, street performers, and everyone's just out having a good time. Granville Island is definitely a feast for the senses. Alright, time for some adventure. We're at Capilano Suspension Bridge Park, and this place is next level. The main attraction is obviously the suspension bridge itself. It's over 450 feet long and hangs 230 feet above the Capilano River. Walking across is an experience. Let me tell you, you can feel it swaying in the wind, and the views are insane. But the bridge is just the beginning. This park is built into the rainforest, so you're walking among giant trees, crossing smaller suspension bridges, and exploring this whole other world. They've got these cool cliff walk things built into the side of the cliff. So you're literally walking along the edge, looking down at the forest floor. It's both terrifying and exhilarating. This place is a must visit, even if you're scared of heights, like me. Chapter 4. Queen Elizabeth Park, Hidden Gem Alert. Alright guys, time for one of my favorite spots in Vancouver. Queen Elizabeth Park. This place is a hidden gem. Seriously, most tourists don't even know about it. It's the highest point in the city, so the views are out of this world. We're talking panoramic views of the entire city, the ocean, and the mountains. It's breathtaking. But it's not just the views. The park itself is beautiful. Tons of gardens, fountains, and even a quarry garden with these cool sculptures. And if you're into plants, you have to check out the Bloedel Conservatory. It's this giant geodesic dome filled with tropical plants, birds flying around, and even a couple of flamingos. It's like stepping into another world. Chapter 5. Gastown. History, steam, and cool vibes. Alright, we're in Gastown now, and this place is like stepping back in time. It's the oldest neighborhood in Vancouver, and they've done an amazing job preserving the historic architecture. Cobblestone streets, buildings, lamp posts. It's super charming. Of course, no trip to Gastown is complete without seeing the famous steam clock. It's exactly what it sounds like, a clock powered by steam. Every 15 minutes, it puts on a little show, blowing steam and whistling. It's pretty cool. But Gastown isn't just about history. It's also got a really cool, trendy vibe. There are tons of cool boutiques, art galleries, and restaurants. Okay, guys, we're a little outside the city now, but trust me, this place is worth the trip. Whytecliff Park in West Vancouver is a hidden gem, a little slice of paradise. The main attraction here is Whytecliff itself, this massive rock formation just off the coast. You can actually walk out to it at low tide, which is pretty cool. But even if you don't want to get your feet wet, the views from the shore are incredible. We're talking turquoise water, sailboats, and the mountains in the distance. And the best part? Not many people know about this place, so it's super peaceful. We found a little secluded beach, laid down a blanket, and just chilled out listening to the waves. All right, we're back in the city, and this next spot is a hidden gem in the heart of Chinatown, the Dr. Sun Yat-Sen Classical Chinese Garden. Now, you might not expect to find a peaceful oasis in the middle of a bustling city, but that's exactly what this is. This garden was designed and built by Chinese artisans, and it's a beautiful example of traditional Chinese garden design. We're talking intricate pathways, serene ponds filled with koi fish, waterfalls, pagodas. It's like stepping into another world. And the best part? It's incredibly peaceful. You can just feel the stress melting away as you stroll through the garden listening to the sound of water and birdsong. All right, guys, we've explored all day, and now it's time to end things on a high note. We're at Sunset Beach, and yes, the name gives it away. This is the spot to be for sunset. We grabbed some takeout from a local spot, found a spot on the sand, and just chilled out, watching the sun dip below the horizon. The sky was ablaze with color, oranges, pinks, purples. It was magical. And as the sun went down, the city lights started to twinkle on, reflecting on the water. Honestly, it was the perfect ending to a perfect day in Vancouver. And let me tell you, after all that exploring, that sunset was well deserved. And that's a wrap on the best places to visit in Vancouver. From stunning parks to hidden gems, there's so much to explore. Let us know in the comments. What's your favorite spot in Vancouver? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel content. See you in the next adventure.